couple outstanding teams going at it. We're going to have the pleasure to watch. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. It's the Georgetown Hoyas taking on the Kansas Jayhawks.
And guys,
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
A look at the Hoyas starting group. Hudson is up there with Warren. Then there's Price, and it's Trice, and it's Randolph in at the 2. He's off on the second.
Well, there have been a lot of great players out of Georgetown over the years. Most of them big men, but don't forget about Allen Iverson. He might just be the most popular former Hoya of all time.
Trice kicks to Price. Second chance shot, and Warren with the lay-in. Warren's got his first basket of the night.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And that'll be Kansas's ball as it goes out of bounds. The Jayhawks able to keep the ball here. Terry outside. He kicks it to Freak. Terry trying to get open. They get a hand on it.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Now Price. The 3. Price can't get that one to fall. To the middle. Here's Freak. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
The Jayhawks shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And here are the Hoyas now. Trice kicks to Price. There's the pick. Pass to Randolph. The dish to Trice. Outside Randolph. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Lee passes to Freak. He feeds it to Gaines. Price with the steal. Passes to Trice. Here's Hudson. Off target from outside.
You know, even though he missed that,
can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Randolph goes in to the inside. Here's Warren. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Warren's got his second basket of the night.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
A platoon swap here for Kansas. .157 left in the first half. Taking a look at the Hoyas. They've got Nelson. He's out there with Price. Trice is out there with Hudson. And it's Gonzalez in at the 2 spot. Now here's Gonzalez. Here's Hudson, and it's blocked. And they're moving it up. And Freak throws it down.
right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does it.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
And here are the Hoyas now, following the score by Kansas. Gonzalez passes to Hudson from outside the arc. Rebounded by the Jayhawks. Here is Gaines. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And that one's good. Free.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Now, here's Price. They set the pick to the paint. Here's Hudson. That's in, coming off an assist from Price.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
To the wing on the left. There's Freak. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Georgetown trails by 3. Dishes to Trice. For 3, Price. Rebounded by the Jayhawks. Gaines has got his 3rd rebound on the night. There's Freak. Soft touch off the glass. Freak's got the lead up to 5 now for the Jayhawks.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Jayhawks out front, up by 5. And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If Freak can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
Freak in at shooting guard, and it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. Taking a look at the Hoyas, we've got Hudson. Price is out there with Warren, and it's Trice, and it's Randolph in at the 2-guard spot. Hudson with a screen on Lee. The feed now to Hudson. Launches a 3. Oubre pulls it in. Jayhawks leading by 9. There's... And here's Trice. Top of the key, Warren. In the corner, Randolph with it. Lets the 3 fly. The Hoyas with another miss.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And stolen by Trice. Price kicks to Trice. Outside, Randolph. And the pass to Trice. Back to Randolph. Good D by Lee. Randolph's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Freak, and the lead now. Double digits on that bucket. Freak's got 15 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt.
And it's a completely new group here for the Hoyas. Both teams will make substitutions. Jayhawks leading by 9. Freak in a 2-guard. And it's Lee in at the point. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
The shot by Harkless, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficiently.
He dishes it to Nelson. There's the bucket. Good.
They haven't had as much success in the paint here. Everything has been from the perimeter here in the second half. And that's not a winning strategy. They've got to get back to getting that ball inside.
Price is checked in for the Hoyas. Trice comes in for Harkless. He had a nice open look right there. Freak's got the lead up to 13 now for the Jayhawks.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
To the right side. Randolph up top. Now here's Trice, covered by Lee. Nelson dishes to Randolph. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up on the elbow. The Hoyas with another miss.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Here's Freak. A three-pointer off the mark. Georgetown trails by 13. Here's Price. No good. Good D by Lee.
And trying to come up with a highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it. And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Jayhawks.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight, Clark, they had both.
They sure did. I mean, the ball was moving and guys were knocking down shots.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Price, the pass to Randolph. From 12 feet out. Takes a three. No good from Price.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
Trice kicks to Nelson, and it's blocked, but he gets it back. Feeds to Trice. And here's Price from beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. And so the Jayhawks take the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of confidence.
Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of college basketball here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone, to the final game of the college basketball season. Tonight, we will crown the winner of this year's tournament. And no matter what the outcome here tonight, what a ride it has been. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers taking on the Kansas Jayhawks.
Kevin, this is the night where we are going to see some intense basketball. High energy, lay it all out on the line for college hoops. Everything these young players have worked towards their entire life comes down to this exact moment.
And you can bet, Clark, that each and every player here tonight feels the importance of this game like no other in their lives, really. A big key in coming through in a big game like this is how well you can compose yourself. How do you handle the pressure of the big stage. We'll find out soon enough which of these teams has the ability to harness all of that raw energy and focus on getting the job done.
Let's check out Wisconsin's starting lineup. Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Kaminsky. Then it's Decker. And it's Evans in at the 4 slot.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Well, Wisconsin has had a bit of a renaissance in their program of late, Clark. Last decade and a half have seen them put up some great seasons.
And you know, Kevin, the Badgers weren't really a major powerhouse in hoops until the turn of the century. But now they're one of the most consistent teams in the country. Oh! About that now. What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
How about the glide in and then also to reverse it?
And the basket by Hill.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
Freak, 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Freak's got his second bucket of the night. Here's Hill. He's got 5. Hawkins against Lee. Hill has the open look. And again, it's Wisconsin with the 3. A platoon swap here for Kansas. Here's the Badgers with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. They've got Fisher. He's out there with Hill. Kaminsky out there with Decker. And it's Walker in at the power forward. Decker with it. Now defended by Oubre. 17-foot shot on the way. Decker can't hit. Kansas trails by 7. Lets it go from 14. Decker with the rebound.
High quality shot. Just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time. You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for.
And welcome back. We're just about ready to get going with the second half of a historical championship game. For those just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan, pleased to be alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony as we get set to watch how the college basketball season will end.
I love that sound. And not exactly the start they were looking for, but there's still a lot of basketball left. You have to think they'll be mixing things up a little bit in terms of adjustments.
Well, Greg, I tell you what, the hole is deep, and if they want to hoist that trophy at the end of the game, they've got to get more from their star player, Freak. He's got to take over.
Freak in a 2-guard, and it's Gaines in at the 5 down low. And for the Badgers, they've got Decker. Hawkins is out there with Hill. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Evans in at the 4. 6 on the shot clock. Hill kicks to Hawkins. Evans passes to Decker. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And for Kansas, Freak in at shooting guard, and it's Oubre in at the 3.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
The Badgers leading by 5. Feeds it to Hill. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Hill's got 10 points in the game.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Here's Freak. There's the
get to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
Here's Hawkins. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Terry. Kansas trails by 5. Lee dishes to Freak, and out of bounds as the Badgers gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's the Badgers with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Hawkins kicks to Walker. And again, it's the Badgers missing.
Well, use his body well to lean around the defender. It's always going to be difficult to convert that shot, though.
There's Freak. And he's good on the 3-ball. Freak's got 11.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American. This game's still very much up in the air. I mean, this is where you start to separate the men from the boys and where heroes are born.
And one team's looking to ice the win, the other hoping to force OT. I think right now you lean on your stars and get the ball to Freak every chance you get to try and come away here with the title.
They set the pick. Payton in the corner. Back to Gibson. To the middle. Here's Hawkins. And the bucket counts. And he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
And while they still have the lead, boy, was that important to keep it from shrinking.
Greg, they might have the lead, but what they don't have is the momentum right now. So that was a big basket for them.
Freak passes to Calderon. Kicks to Freak. From the wing. The shot is off. So the Badgers will take it the other way. And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. They've got Payton. He's out there with Hawkins. And it's Conley in at the small forward. Wade misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Lets it go with the 3. And it's Wade with the rebound. The Badgers leading by 4. Here's Hawkins. Rebounded by the Jayhawks.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And the hot shooting continues.
Yeah, along with the lack of defense we've seen, Greg, neither team really expending much energy when it comes to protecting the basket either. It's been all offense all the time.
The Badgers working the ball around now. Payton dishes to Wade. Here's Hawkins. Hawkins can't get that one to fall.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him this far, they could stretch this lead out.
And it's Freak missing. Here's the Badgers with the ball. The lead is 2. Dishes it to Gibson. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Dedmon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Freak, over by Conley, out to the wing. Calderon kicks to Freak. To the paint, here's Frazier. It's good. This game is all easy.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their pass. Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
55 seconds left to play here in the second half. Hawkins, a screen on Terry. Terry against Evans. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a two-point ball game.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure. That's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
.34 seconds left in the second half of basketball. Now Hawkins. He kicks it to Evans. To the middle. Here's Hill. Lee outside to take the lead. Can't get the three to fall. Here is Hawkins. The shot by Evans. Nobody around. He's off from three. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. And what a thrilling ride we're enjoying tonight, folks. Welcome back as we start the overtime period. And what is... Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
And they can't afford to let it get any slimmer than what it is now, guys.
Freak kicks it to Gaines. In transition, here come the Badgers.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Oubre passes to Freak. Inside, here's Terry. It's in!
Good job there, Kevin, getting himself a little space on the inside.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And the Badgers with some changes. Kaminsky comes in for Dawkins, and Decker subbed in for Walker. Here's Decker. Hawkins with it. He feeds it to Evans. Shot clock at 5. Hawkins kicks to Decker. Right between the eyes. So it's Wisconsin picking up the win. And what an incredible feeling it is for a team who's had to fight every step of the way. Right now, guys...
Hello?
Hey,
we met working at the post office together. Mark.
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft. With the first pick in the NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Karl Anthony Towns, from the University of Kentucky. With the second pick in the NBA draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select D'Angelo Russell from The Ohio State University. With the third pick in the NBA draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Jahlil Okafor from Duke University. With the fourth pick in the NBA draft, the New York Knicks select Kristaps Porzingis from Latvia. With the fifth pick in the NBA draft, the Orlando Magic select Mario Hezonja from Dubrovnik, Croatia. With the sixth pick in the NBA draft, the Sacramento Kings select Willie Cauley-Stein from the University of Kentucky. With the seventh pick in the NBA draft, the Denver Nuggets select Emmanuel Mudiay from Dallas, Texas. With the eighth pick in the NBA draft, the Detroit Pistons select Stanley Johnson. With the ninth pick in the NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets select the 19-year-old shooting guard from the University of Kansas.
Let's do this, young man.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Frequency Vibrations. Welcome aboard, young man. Welcome aboard.
All right.
Here we go. My first NBA game. This is something I've been waiting for my entire life. And to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous. But I know this is where I belong. So I just gotta get out there and do what I was born to do. I hope I can make my family proud.
The starting lineup for the visiting Charlotte Hornets. At shooting guard, Courtney Lee. At the other guard position, Courtney Lee.
This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg. Of the first official NBA appearance from Freak.
You know, he's a great young player and even a better young man. So personally, I couldn't be happier for him. I know he's thinking about the game, but I hope he's able to take a moment.
And that's the very first basket right there, folks, of what is hopefully a very long and a very prosperous career from Freak.
Yeah, and, you know, he can relax a little bit now. That first one is in the books. It won't be the biggest bucket he makes in his life, but, man, it may be the most memorable.
I think you may be right about that. No matter how many thousands of them he winds up with, he'll never forget that first one. Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
And it was a very public fallout between Goran Dragic and the Suns front office. That was a real tense few weeks there before ultimately.